Hello, everybody. It's Mr. Champagne here with you. We're back once again in the wonderful world of Returns Outlet Simulator, where our store is getting a little bit better every day here. We don't have a whole lot of stuff up here, but we do have a lot of refurbished, those are the words I'm looking for, or as they call them, renewed cameras that we're able to sell for quite the pretty penny at this point in time. $977 for that. If we take a look at what we've got back here, we also set up all of our trash bins here, so that way we never have to throw anything out in the bins over there. And in terms of parts that we got a lot of parts. So we're doing real good with parts. We got 42 circuits, batteries, 10 cables. The only things we don't have graphics cards, network cards, processors, electric motors, capacitors, and antennae, as the case may be. So we will have to work on getting some of those at some point. If we take a look here in terms of stuff that we can get pallet-wise, what do we have for pallets? So we got a bunch of new stuff that's mixed on that. It'd be $7,900. I want to see if I'm going to be able to pay off my loan early. If I wanted to pay off my loan early, what would that lead me to be able to get? Huh. Because I mean, there's this mixed one that's 4460. And it's got a little bit of everything. So it's got new, used, and damaged on there. And it's all home electronics. Or maybe I just get one that's a smaller one. Huh. I get these audio devices, so maybe I get the audio devices for 1930 and I pay off my loan early. Let's go ahead and do that. So I think that's going to be my plan. So let's go here. We're going to manage, pay that off early. So 1683. Let's take care of that. And then if we go here, then we should not have that anymore. So I think that should be gone. I'm gonna see if that's gone because I paid off the loan early. So we're gonna see if that goes away. I hope it will. Maybe it won't. Perhaps it won't. We will find out. And then the pallet that we wanted to get, we're going to get this one here for where was it? This one for 1930, which will be all new stuff. So Class A being new. And if we take a look at so if I go back here, browse pallets. So yeah, new and used. So it does show you there. A is new, B is used. And then if you take a look, so browse pallets again, and then show here, C is all damaged stuff. So that's all janky, and it's not going to be in your best interest unless you really need a bunch of parts, and then you're going to still have stuff where you may not even get any parts for it. So that could be bad. But we're going to go here. We're going to get this one for 1930, and it's going to be all new stuff, audio devices. Let's go ahead, add that to the cart, get that bought. So that way we at least start getting some product here in the store, because some product would be a good idea. It could definitely help us out because we are a little bit light on that. So let's open it up, see what we've got in here, see if we got anything new here. That is new, so we got to take that, set that up. And I should do this in the box. It would be more. It would be more smart. It would be smarter for me to do this in the box. We can change the price on this. So it's going to be 220, so 242. That should work. Let's see. We have not sold those before, or have? No, we have. There's a tag on them. So yeah, we have done that before because it does show an average market price. So let's go ahead, put that away, and let's start getting all this stuff set up. And then we can get the store open and ready. Oh man, I might take those headphones and actually jettison the headphones for more parts. I want to see what do we get out of these guys again. Oh, we do get what? Yeah, I am going to get rid of these because they have electromagnets. So we're going to just get rid of these because the electromagnets are going to be good. So yeah, because I could use more electromagnets. I am going to go ahead and open the store. So let's get that happening as well. Day, I think 10 we're on. I'm pretty sure. Store's open for your convenience. That one we're not going to break because it's $249. And what do we got in some of these big boxes? Oh, those are new. So they're still not going to be worth it. So, well, maybe they might be. $70? Yeah, that's going to be worth it. So we're going to throw my... I don't know why I always do that. 77. So we are going to save those. Let's go ahead, get those boxed up. Again, put those all out. Okay. Yeah, $77. We don't want to get rid of that. That would be bad. And how are you doing, sir? Our first customer of the day, 13.55 for you. 55. Thank you very much. Give. That's the button we're hitting there. There we go. There's a nice camera. We love it when people buy those cameras. I am a fan of that. 90 cents and change for you. Right down the line. Thank you very much. Let's go back here. What do we got there? Okay, $55 headsets or headphones. I don't want to break those up because there's a decent amount of money there. More speakers. That'll go there. What's in here? Even more speakers. So there were a lot of speakers in this one. Okay. So we'll take care of that. How are you doing, ma'am? Got some speakers and some headphones for you. Oh, and then that little guy over there. The smartphone. Cool. 35.50. 35.50. Awesome. Thank you very much. And we leveled up again. All it says is that we leveled up. Nothing else needs to be said. My big head could have been on the way of that one, and it would not have mattered because all we did is level up there. Nothing else of importance. How are you doing, sir? 47.25 for you, 567 and a quarter. All set. Thank you very much. And then 3 more mics. Go ahead, put those right there. Okay, cool. And then there's our sparkly guy that I don't know if we're ever going to do anything with that, but it's nice and sparkly. So we're just going to keep that in the back to indicate that we have a sparkly thing. Because we do like a sparkly thing. And then again, all we need to do is take all of this and we can throw it right there. Just like that. So we never have to run out there again. I'm a fan of that. For you, we've got, let's see, 86 and change, 50, 70, 85, 6. Every bill denomination has been represented. And oh man, we're already up to like $7,700. Okay, this is good. We're at the point now where we're actually starting to be able to get some nicer pallets here. So 26. Thank you very much. Let's take a look and see what we can do. 79.40. We can do that, and it's all new stuff. Oh man, 115 units of new stuff in there. That feels like it's a lot, but that would give us all kinds of product. Yeah, we're gonna do that because that'll keep us in product for quite some time, and it's all new, so that's fine. I'm good with that. But if there's some cheap stuff in there, we might be able to break it down and get even more parts. So let's see what all is in this guy, because it is mixed. So it will be quite the menagerie. We do love a menagerie around here. Okay, so that's all set. And in here, just start with the boxes on top and work our way down. $11. So yeah, we're going to definitely break these things up. These are going to give us some cables. Oh, no, why did I do that? I didn't mean to do that. That was a mistake. I did not mean to do that at all. Oh, shoot, and I've got to get rid of that bag back there. That was absolutely an error. So, yeah, no. Take that box back up, put it back in place. Oh, what a maroon move that was. Okay, that's better. Let's go ahead now, do that, utilize again, and utilize again. Because we don't sell anything for $11 around here anymore. We just don't do it. How you doing, man? Good to see you. 49.40. 45, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Thank you very much. Some speakers for you and a mic and another camera. All the cameras are going really nicely. 16.90, and for you, we've got, let's see, 32. 2032. Excellent. So at some point, I will get a mixed palette. When that'll probably be the next one I do. Get a mixed palette, like new and used, so that way I can take some of the used stuff and get it refurbished. Oh, and I have not sold these before, so let's do that. Let's get a price on these. Oh no, I have. I just haven't put them up on the shelf yet, and then of course I throw that. So let's go here and utilize that. At some point, I will sell some of these, but I just want to get as many like cables and stuff as I can because there will become a time where I'm going to need all those. And again, for $15 or for $16.50, it's just not worth it to go ahead and sell those when I can get a bunch of pieces out of them. $12 there. And I do want to get some stuff that does have some value here and get it out there on the shelves, like this guy and these lenses. So we're going to put them out there for $8.58. And then we do have a nice fancy camera for $12.22. Someone come in here and buy that. I'd be a fan of that. And then these keyboards, I don't even know if I care what the price is on those. I probably do not. So let's just go ahead and break them down. Get some more parts. At some point, like I said, at some point I will sell these because I will hit the point where I just don't need that many of each of these parts. I've already got so many circuits, and I was really doing that more for the cables, but at this point I've got a lot of cables too, so it's probably not worth it to keep doing that either. 24. There you go. Thank you very much. And then for you, you've got a, let's see, 13. You're all set. Thank you very much. What do we got here? So pen drive, and what did the pen drives break into? Oh, that's got a memory card. Yeah, definitely want the memory card for sure. The watch that just gets sold because that is $109, and the gaming system, the controllers get sold, so that goes there. And we're getting closer to the end of the day. What is in this monster? Mikos. Oh, microwaves. Okay. It's $100, so that's not great, but again, not gonna break it up. So 99, so it'd be 108.50. We'll do that. That'll work. And 108.50, not 1108.50. Put that away. Amazingly enough, I can hold 3 of those at a time. I don't know how, but I can. I just have very big arms. I mean, they're that or they don't weigh that much, one or the other. 56. Yes, thank you very much. We leveled up again. We can expand our storage area in the management app. At some point, I will have to do all that. I don't think it's that much of a priority right now, but we can at some point later. And as soon as we get one of the microwaves, we sell. And she also buys our Fonsa camera. Nice. $12.22 on that camera. That is a beautiful thing. I love seeing that. $29.50. All right, cool. And now we're at the end of the day, so let's get through everything else we've got in this palette, and then we'll go forward from there into another day. So let's see. Oh, yeah, the nebulas, we're definitely putting those out. Is there another one there? There is. Cool. Yeah, those guys definitely go out. Over here, we've got, yeah, these are the batteries. So those go out. We'll put them over there on that shelf. Down here, we've got mice. So these just have, they've got batteries. Yeah, I might break these down because we could use more batteries. I've only got 13 batteries, so let's go ahead and get a bunch of batteries out of these guys. Because, again, that can't hurt. And they don't sell for much. Yeah, $14 is the market value on those. So that's not a lot. So those are done. What do you got in this box? Let's see. Even more of the batteries. So that'll go right up there. Cool. And then over there, have I sold those before? No, we've not. Surveillance cameras. Okay, so these are going to be two 1850. That will work. And then I do that again. So accept, then 1 to put that away so I don't keep grabbing it. Surveillance cameras, we'll set those right there. Sure. Over here, we got even more keyboards. I'm actually going to go ahead and sell these keyboards. So I'm going to put these up because I've got so many of those parts now. So I'm just going to go ahead. And I do not have those priced. So these are going to, and I don't have them scanned yet either. I thought maybe I did. Oh wow. 750. Sure. I'll do that. I mean, yeah, I could do those for the parts. I just have so many of those parts right now. 1750 for these. Is that going to be more batteries? No, that's just circuits and cables. So I'm going to go ahead again, sell these just because I've got so many circuits and cables at this point. So let's go ahead and put all those, get them all out there. Again, could use more product to sell. May not be the best thing to do, but we're going to just, I've got to sell some cheap stuff every once in a while. I can't just sell all the expensive stuff. Otherwise, we get a reputation as not having anything that is affordable. Everyone's going to be like, they just have expensive stuff, and you never want to get that kind of a reputation. That's not what you want. What do we have there? Oh, some phones. Fonset. They'll go right there. Okay. And then there, we've got more Mises. And again, is that, yeah, that's just more circuits. So I don't need those. Just go ahead and put them up right there. And even more. So again, right there. All kinds of computer mice. That's fine. Oh, and even more phones. Nice. So that'll go there. Cool. I like it when we got a bunch of phones. And even more phones. Perfect. So it's a good blend of stuff here. And then even more mice. I've got lots and lots of mice. That's fine. What do we got there? We got a watch. So I had one of them. Keyboard. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and put that out. What do we got there? Even more of the mice. So we'll go ahead and put them out. I've not priced those before. So let's see, $13.99 change price. Oh, we're gonna go $15.50. Nope, we'll go 15. Just set it at 15. That's fine. 15 accept. Done. Over here, these are these holly guacamole things with interchangeable pen tips. So that'll go right about there. Okay, and we're just about done with everything we got in here. Couple of these universal batteries. What do they break up into? What is that part? Those are the relays. So yeah, let's go ahead. Let's break these down because we can use some more relays. That can't hurt. Did I only have 2 of those? I did. And then a couple of pen drives, which have memory cards, which are good to have. Another one, also with a memory card. Cool. And then you are another nebula. So that's going to go right there. Cool. Good mix we've got. So then tomorrow we'll go ahead and look at getting a mixed palette of new and used, so that way we can maybe start using some of these parts we've got for some take some things that are used and make them then renewed. That'd be kind of good because we could definitely make some decent money there. And we got $11,000 now, almost. And again, if we take a look here, does it show if I go here to manage? So, oh, yeah, I do have to make that payment still. All right, so that payment was still, it was separate from the early payment of the loan apparently, which is fine. I'm okay with that. Let's see what we've got now in terms of other stuff. So yeah, we could increase the shop space. I haven't had a need for that. We could increase the back room area. I haven't had a need for that. So at some point maybe, but we just haven't really gotten to there. Pallets wise, let's see. An AB pallet would be a nice thing to get. So let's see. AB pallets. There's a mixed AB pallet for 4,500. There's one for 900. There's a yeah, or maybe I could even get an ABC because maybe I can take some of the stuff that's damaged. And I mean, maybe let's get an ABC. I mean, that's photography. So I'm going to do this. ABC photography. Let's see what it's going to be. Maybe it's going to be a lot of busted stuff, but even if it's a lot of busted stuff, I've got a lot of parts now to take anything that may be busted and make it better. So let's give it a look. See if we are going to be okay with this. So those are used. Okay, that's fine. Damage and use. So those are new. So they're just going to go right out. That's fine. This used one, what does it take to make it better? Oh, well, done. That's easy. No problem there. So that'll go there. Not an issue. This one's damaged, so yeah, just takes that. That done, easy. And that can go right there. Cool. Those are a couple of nice, simple fixes. These are new. So I've not dealt with these before. Camera lens, $500 for a camera lens. Okay, that's perfect. So we're gonna go $549 for that. That one is new. So it just goes right there. Do I have some other camera lenses around here? I thought I did. Maybe I sold them. I may have sold them. So we'll just set that there. Okay. Then these are damaged. So what does these take? Oh, again, perfect. They just take that. That's great. So that is good. Or was that one used? I can't remember. I should have looked at it a little more closely. But I don't think you can hold two of them at a time and fix two of them at a time. Okay, so these are damaged. Okay, so they were all damaged. But again, go ahead, get them all renewed. That's perfect. That'll sell for a good amount of cash. I knew it was going to be worth it to have all these circuits. All right. And that one's good. What do we got in this box here? Let's take a look. Used stuff. Oh, I don't have these. So Panini photos. So same thing. What are these going to go for? $250. That's not too bad. Change the price. $275. Go ahead and get the pieces put in. So these are cables. Oh, and then now we're good. So that'll go there. And again, so yeah, if I've got that like that, so I can do that, return, I can pick that up. And then what am I going to set down here? So there's that. Okay, and then I can go ahead and do this. So I can hold them all at the same time and just kind of not have to go and pick them up one at a time. So the one that's immediately in my presence is the one that I would then set down. Okay, so what do we got here? Some damaged stuff. And none of this is worth saving. So this is just going to be parts. So yeah, we're just going to take that. Go ahead, bust it all down. This is damaged. This is not going to be worth anything. So we're just going to, whatever I can get batteries out of, we will. And whatever I can't is just going to go. That's no problem. But we got a lot of batteries, and that's a good thing. Yeah, yeah, because again, it's not worth because new they're $20, so it's not worth even putting new parts in them because we would not get nearly enough out of it. Same thing there. Again, just get a bunch more batteries. So let's do that because we could always use more batteries. Done. That was all that was in there. Yes. Let's go ahead, open the store. We got all kinds of product now, so that's good. We got $9,500 still, and I think it's day 11. I did not look at the end of the day again. Once again, store's open for your convenience. And now we'll have all kinds of opportunities for people to get some stuff, which is good. I still find it funny that I have 3 hatchets, and I'm not going to go through them ever that quickly, but we've got 3 of them available. And yeah, we got a lot of good stuff here. We got a lot of phones, a whole lot of phones here. So yeah, we got some phones there. We got some game controllers there. So those I could like put somewhere else if I really wanted to. If I was trying to make this a little bit more organized, I could. But it's kind of kind of a mess of stuff. Again, I treat us like we're like a TJ Maxx kind of store where you look on the shelves and you have no idea what you're going to find when you look around there. There's no such thing as given places for anything. Everything is just kind of anywhere, and there's like generic areas where things would be, but what you would find on the shelves is like it could just be anything that would fall into that general idea. That's kind of what we've got here, and we're already at $11,000. So what is the next big pallet? What do we have here? Wow, we have like nothing. That's like really really big. Computers and consoles. We've not done anything with that. I am going to get one of these because I've got a feeling that we might get some stuff in here that is going to be maybe will give us some of the missing parts we don't have. Missing parts we don't have. That's pretty redundant. Straight out of the Department of Redundancy department. 1650. Thank you very much. Yeah, because like we don't have like there are several computer parts that we don't have in our inventory. So I'll be very interested to see if we have anything like that. I saw that there were like a bunch of keyboards in here. So we may just have a bunch of those that we get rid of. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of bad keyboards here in the top. Or no, some of them are used. And again, these I'm just going to break them all down because I've got no reason to do anything else with them. So let's just break all these down. And if they don't turn into anything, then they don't turn into anything. So yeah, like the damaged ones are just going to be scrap. Yeah, like that's just scrap. But some of these are going to give us some parts, and that'll give us like some more cables and circuits to replenish our stock on those. But it's just not worth it to actually put anything into these because they're like $16 things. So there's that. How you doing, ma'am? Good to see you. We've got for you 2480, 2480. All set. Thank you very much. Let's go do a little bit more back here while she's thinking about things. Yeah, and again, these are not worth doing anything with other than breaking them up for parts and getting some nice parts out of them. Because, yeah, we need those electromagnets. So those will be nice to have, probably for some fancier headphones. And how are you doing, man? Yeah, we got a million mice. We're going to be selling mice for quite some time. 1850. Thank you very much. And how are you doing, folks? Good to see you. Come on in, buy all the good stuff. It's still funny that we were able to grab like 3 of those microwaves and hold them all at the same time. Again, they must not have weighed anything. That's all I can figure. 4650 for you. Thank you very much. And you've got a set of headphones and a watch and a mouse and a keyboard. Because again, we got to sell some stuff every once in a while that's affordable. Not always, but every once in a while. 1750. Thank you very much. There's one of those wide angle lenses and a battery. Cool. 4850. Still can't believe we had that one guy last episode that finally came with exact change. Because we've had so few customers that actually do it. 4450. Awesome. All right, let's go back here and do some more stuff. What is going to be in this big guy? Oh, okay. And we've definitely got to get a couple of these fixed. So let's see. That needs a circuit. Done. Cool. I wish there was a way to like rotate the items that we had in our hand, but I don't think we can do that. So this one I've got to really fix because this one's all kinds of busted. It's cable and circuit. Done. And then I think these are all good to get put up. Oh, I didn't grab it. I left it there. So that's all set. All right, there you go. For you, you've got 850, 5, 6, 7, 850. Cool. Thank you very much. How you doing, man? Everyone's happy with the prices. I'm happy that everyone's happy with the prices. I can go for that. 780. You're all set. Thank you very much. And once again, let's go back here to see what we can do. Keyboards. I think there's another one down there. I think. Yep. Let's go ahead. More pieces parts. And then scrap for the ones that you have nothing. These are worth fixing. So yeah, these we definitely want to fix. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, and I just wish I could rotate the ones I had in my hands, but we can't. So no problem. Let's get you taken care of because I can do all this while I'm holding stuff. Apparently 20, 40, 4, 50. I'm surprised I'm that multi-talented. I wouldn't have thought that I could do both of those things, but I can't. Oh, nope, that's not right. So there, and set that out, and then we'll fix this one up. More cables, more circuits, and more sails. Cool. And another keyboard for $7.50. All right, $18.50 for you. Good to go. Thank you very much. We're getting closer to the end of the day here. What is in this massive box? What do we got? Oh, wow. Lots of busted up computers. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. This is what I was looking to see. So these things are $12.99, and a bunch of them are busted. They might all be busted. And so I'm going to probably have to tear a few of those apart to get some pieces that I can put into others, I've got a feeling. Because I have not, we're going to have to take a look and see what pieces are in those. But I've got a sneaking suspicion that they're going to have a lot of the components that I do not have in inventory here. So if I grab a few of these, let's take a look. So yeah, that's exactly what it is. So this one's used, and it does not have a network card, but so they've got lots of parts that I don't currently have. Oh, and I do need to set one of these up and scan the price on it. So let's do that. Oh, I already did that. So I've actually got to put prices on these so that way I know what I've got. So $12.99. We're gonna go $14.29. That will work. And do we have anybody left? No, nobody's here. So we're good for the day. So let's pick this up. So $714.50. I'm gonna set that there. So this one is missing those, but it's got those 4 pieces. So this one's only $214, but it's going to give me a bunch of other pieces. I don't want to break down too many of these. And so like this one would get me, yeah, because it's got 4 pieces. Ha. So yeah, let's take that. So we're going to put that piece in there, put that piece in there. And then that one's renewed, so that'll go there. This one, I think I only needed that card for it, so we did that. So that one's renewed, so we'll set that there. And then this one those are completely shot. So we're going to just go ahead and bust that one up. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and bust that one up. That's what I said. And then I've got 2 that I can actually sell for a decent amount of cash there. That one is, so I do have a couple of them that are new, so that's good. I've got 3 of them that are new. Oh, and I got something else that's sparkly in there. I got a sparkly thing. We'll have to see what that sparkly thing is all about there. And then this one is used. Let's see, what does it need? Oh, clutch cargo. All it needs is a battery. That is massive clutch cargo there. All right, so that's good. Oh, and there's not enough space to put those on the shelf. Those things take up a lot of space, apparently. All right, so that's damaged. That's damaged. That one's used. What does this need? Again, clutch only needs that. Perfect. So that'll go there. Damage. Oh, yeah. See my damaged ones. Let's see. Yeah, completely missing a processor. So we're just going to break that down. Same thing. Go ahead, break that down. And then that one's brand new. So that's good. That'll go up there. And then what else we got? Let's see. Keyboards. Who cares? Just go ahead. Well, these are literally 64 cents, some of them. So we're literally getting more out of the scrap than we would get. I think we're getting more out of the scrap than we would get for the actual things. Yeah, a whole bunch of keyboards again. So let's just go ahead and bust all these down. Oh, and I can't carry any more weight. Okay, not a problem. And we leveled up. Oh, cool. So every time we break something down, apparently we level up. I didn't realize that. I mean, a little bit. I see that it does go up just a smidge up there. Not a ton, but you do get a little bit for doing all this. Or maybe you get stuff when you actually get a piece. No, it's very slow that anything's happening up there. Oh wow, I hit a lot of these. How many was I carrying of these? 14? Yeah, I had 14 of those. Okay. And then there's still some more down there. Different products. Okay. So those are done. What do we got in this big box? Oh, these are, okay, game kids. So that's a new one. All right, so that's going to go there. Okay. This one is all kinds of busted, but it doesn't need much. So yeah, memory card and a okay, so that's worth it for these. Yeah, I mean we'll get a good price out of that. Okay, that one just needs a battery and a circuit. That's great. If I can get that circuit in there, that one's being a little fussy. That one's new, new. Okay, what do we got here? We just need those two parts. Cool. And then how about this guy? Oh man, it needs a memory card. Shoot, I was hoping it did need a memory card. But that's all right. So these are all now good. So set all those out. Put them right about where did I put my other one? Right up there. Okay, that's done. These guys are my microphones, so let's get them taken care of. And these just need circuits. Everything needs a circuit. I love it. Circuits I can do very easily. And cables. Not a problem with any of that. So that's all set. And then more keyboards. Is that a different keyboard there? No. Or it is a different one. Okay, so what is that? What is this sparkly thing? I got to see if that sparkly thing is. So is that another one of these like Tamagotchi games? Let's see. It is. Okay, but it's busted up. So it's damaged. And if I take a look at the price of it, let's see, what's it going to say the price of it is? $199, but it's all busted up. So if I wanted to fix it, what does it need? It needs a battery and that, so it's renewed. Again, I still don't know if I want to do anything with it other than throw my camera at it. So 218, we'll do that. But again, I'm just gonna set it there because again I've got these sparkly things and I'm just gonna hang on to them because I don't know what exactly they're all about, and I don't want to do anything with them if if there's a reason for me to hang on to them. I've got to look into that, see what that's all about. Okay, microphones, cool. Just needs a circuit. That's beautiful. Over here, that needs a electromagnet. That's good. Got a bunch of them. Set those out. I've got a few of them over here as well. Okay. And we're almost through everything we got here. It's the only part about this that it gets to be a little bit slow is just going through all the different parts that you've got in these pallets. It can be a bit, and that's where it's kind of nice if you're able to do this as a live. because you can really just kind of take an entire episode. It was like the days of TCG Card Shop, where you were just, I mean, you could just sit there and open pack after pack after pack. Same kind of thing with this one. You could just open up pallet after pallet after pallet and just like break up the parts or whatever the case may be. And just spend a lot of time doing that. Okay, good to go. Get rid of all that and throw that there. So other pallets. Is there anything else I want to do pallet wise? I feel like I'm good for now because again, I feel like I've got a bunch of stuff. So maybe I'll go ahead and actually increase our space. Let's do that. So we're going to go here and let's increase our back room. Because I've heard people that have talked about increasing their back room, and that way they have more space to put up more pallets. So we could do that. And now that we have that space, it's still we need more lights, but we don't have them. But I could go here and get a second pallet space. Which of course comes in a box. Oh, and there's another cutter there. That's beautiful. So yeah, then I can set my pallet space up right there. We'd have 2 pallet spaces, just like that. Of course, I've got it facing the wrong way, so we're to pack that up and we're going to rotate it. Or can that not be rotated? Is that basically it? All right, so yeah, that's actually better now. So yeah, now we got room for 2 pallets if we want it. Yeah, to the extent that we would need such thing, we can do it. But we're going to hang on to the rest of our money until we get into another day and see what else we have that might come up in the way of good pallets. But we finally got into some notebooks here. So we got some nice computers that we're going to be able to sell for some good coin again. Got a bunch of phones, got a whole bunch of mice that will eventually sell. A good mix of stuff. We've seen some new things again today. And that's the interesting thing with this game. You just never know what you're going to find. So come tomorrow, who knows what other kind of new stuff we're going to have here in the store. I guess we'll just have to wait and find out now, won't we? That is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really like this video, I'd love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all of my silliness. I'm Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.